All right, everybody, welcome to the first edition of our new Saturday afternoon show, To the Moon, as our boy likes to say.
Is that what we're calling it? To the Moon Saturdays? Or
Why
just To
not?
the Moon?
To the Moon.
What the hell are you guys talking about?
Cameron Grimes.
Oh, right.
Like, his catchphrase?
Yeah, no, I got that now.
Billionaire Cameron Grimes is the best Cameron Grimes.
Dude, it's awesome.
I
love
actually love that dude.
I love that gimmick so much. How could you not tell from my spot on impersonation?
Well, I'm a little stoned.
Also, maybe not spot on.
Also, this is our Impact and indie show, and maybe a little bit of variety, just little tidbits here and there. So I am your host, Sarah.
DMC Grizzle, Daniel McKee, live from Memphis.
And I am Brian Bella from Portland, Oregon.
All right, so we'll talk about, exactly one Saturday ago. We had Impact's pay-per-view, No Surrender. Did you guys get a chance to catch this one?
I caught the last two matches, and they're really good.
Same here. I was there just in time to see the end of, or kind of halfway through the triple tag, and then to see Tommy Dreamer dislocate his finger and put it back into place and finish the fucking match.
What a trooper.
Fucking hardcore Tommy Dreamer. Damn.
Classic Tommy.
And my favorite part of that was just, he's trying to show the referee what happened. The ref's like, nope, I want nothing to do with that.
Did you watch it, Sarah?
I caught bits and pieces, especially of the Dreamer and Moose match. Or not Dreamer.
No, not yet. It was Dreamer and Swan.
Yes, for Swan. I don't know why I said Moose.
He did show up at the end, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. But just watching him and just put that finger back in, he knew he was going to be in a lot of pain, and we all could tell. Like, I showed some of my non-wrestling friends that, and they just watching them almost puke is just kind of funny.
Should show him Sid's leg next.
Yeah.
They'll love that.
What pay-per-view was that? Or was it pay-per-view?
No Surrender.
Yeah, it was a WCW pay-per-view. I forget which one it was. I think it was one of their summer ones, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Oh, Sid's leg. I thought you were talking about Impact. I don't remember which one it was. It wasn't on Nitro though. It was a pay-per-view, wasn't it?
WWF.
No, it was WCW.
No, it was in WCW. I just can't remember when. Ugh. Just thinking about it now. God damn it.
That's not as bad as that one from over the summer last year with the one kid who jumped off the middle rope and hit both legs on that really shoddy ring.
I don't need to see that shit, y'all. I'm telling you, I see all the blood and guts in the world, and it doesn't bother me at all. You show me one broken bone, I'll throw up everywhere.
That I know which one you're talking about, Sarah. That was one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard, or seen. Like, how does that happen?
And coming from a nurse.
Yeah, well, I want information on how that happened.
I want to know how he's doing. I want to know if he's where he is in his rehab.
We will get an update for you and have it here for you next week, so stay tuned. Of course, we'll know later today, but we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah, train hard, y'all. If you're trying to be a wrestler, that's not what you want to happen.
Don't skip leg day.
Do not skip leg day.
Yeah, I tried so hard to avoid that video. I think it lasted about 2 days, and someone just posted it without any context. Like, oh, what's this? And then boom, oh, son of a bitch.
That is me.
Yeah, that was you. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I posted it in our group chat.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Brian. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Cheers.
Very cool.
Any other gruesome injuries that we can think about in wrestling?
Yeah, we could just talk about this all day.
Yes, a big one. Nia Jax's hole.
Oh, such wholesome content.
I mean, there's obviously the Austin pile driver from Owen Hart that was brutal.
Mm.
Not my favorite thing to watch. What else happened? I don't want to think about this anymore. Actually,
Yeah.
it's going to make me throw up.
So there's been some calls for actually speaking of Impact, getting back to Impact. People wanting to see Tennille Dashwood, cross over to AEW in their women's division for a few months.
I'm not
Yeah.
against it.
No, let's do that. Let's do all the spicing up of the women's division for AEW that we can. Did you see this week that Kenny put out a tweet where he was basically saying if you like the women's division, tweet and tag TNT in it so you can get more women's wrestling? Is that to suggest that TNT is the reason that we don't get as much women's wrestling on Wednesdays?
To me, I would think so.
Interesting.
That's what the reports I've seen are saying, that TNT only wants one women's match on per Dynamite.
I get it though, because it's only 2 hours, right? So take that out of consideration. The women's division itself has lacked the ability to perform in the ring in the past year, right? Not recently, but in the past year. Why would TNT say, yes, put more women when you guys can't even get the matches that you have on a level that they should have more?
Right. We had such a good one this week too. Riho and Serena Deeb. It was such an awesome match.
This past couple of weeks, they've totally had a really decent women's division. So definitely improving.
It's getting there. They need that second show, I think. I wish they would just come out and say, "Hey, we hired too many people." Nothing wrong with that. Say, "Hey, we got a little excited. We hired a lot of people."
Yeah, but sometimes it's better to have more than enough than not enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's really nice to have a lot to, and it's unfortunate because they have so much to choose from, and they've still had a hard time, putting shows on, especially now that we've been in this weird holding pattern for like a year. Also,
special note, I did see today, staying on the AEW Women's Division for a moment, who was it? Thunder Rosa and Riho, is that who it is? Their semifinal match is going to be on, is it not Bleacher Report, but a different TV station.
Is it on Fight TV?
No, it's on BR Live.
Yes, BR Live, because they're trying to build a bigger relationship with them.
That's where the pay-per-views are. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess it's going to be a free match.
Yeah, I think it's part of their free for all now.
Cool. I mean, I'm into that. Are we doing more matches on Monday this week for the Japanese side?
No, I think it's the American side this time.
Okay, cool. But so that is still on Monday though.
I believe so.
Cool. I mean, I'd be into that. Like, let's have some AEW women's wrestling every Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with
that. Not on Monday, Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday is fine. I mean, I'll take Monday. I don't know. It was so depressing last week watching all those awesome Japanese matches and then watching Raw. It was like,
honestly.
So we have NJPW, New Japan, kind of invading Impact now a little bit, with Dave Finlay and Juice Robinson coming over.
I caught some of that match. It was great.
Do you think they're the only NJPW guys that come over, or do you like them over there?
No, they're not the only ones, and I'm kind of bummed that I'm not bummed, but I was hoping to see some Blake Christian action and all this, but now he's signed with WWE. Congratulations to him. I think his girlfriend is there also, so that's cool. Everyone's getting to work with their boo, but I was really excited to see him maybe show up for some Impact stuff. I know he was on one set of tapings recently. I'm a big fan of his. I know that's totally not what you asked, but that's my answer.
Who are you talking about?
Like Christian.
Okay. Yeah, he did sign in WWE. I was sad about that, but
so I was hoping that he would end up. That's why I started talking about him, because we saw him on Strong, And I was hoping that he would end up being one of the, representations for New Japan to show up on Impact, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. But there's going to be tons of people. I mean, I wonder if we're going to see Brody King at some point.
Mm-hmm. Sure, I get Okada, maybe Tanahashi, somewhere's one of the two at some point.
They already said that Okada's coming. That was the big story from last week, and everyone was, oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
So I have that answer for you. It was in 1997 that he broke his leg. Oh, no, I'm wrong. It was in 2001, and WCW Sin is when he broke his leg.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was later. Cool.
Oh, just thinking of that.
Glad you're okay, Sid. Even though you came to one of my shows one time and I tried to talk to you and you totally snubbed me, it's okay. I know you were just there trying to have a good time. I felt like such a little kid.
All right. Also, looks like Matt Cardona is still wrestling in Impact. Do you guys think he stays there a little while longer? Matt Cardona.
Yeah.
I would think so. I mean, that's where his podcast partner is, and there's no reason, And now, if he works there, he can obviously show up in AEW, and that's okay. And apparently, he can show up in Japan if he wants to. So, I mean, it's starting to look like it doesn't matter where people land as long as it's not the WWE, and they can pretty much do whatever they want.
Facts.
Within reason.
Yeah.
Or at least they have an opportunity to pitch it.
So speaking of pitching ideas, so apparently Sammy Guevara, one of the things Sammy Guevara pitched was winning the Division X championship and then running away with it back to AEW, never defending it, and just letting them run a new tournament to declare a new champion. Impact didn't like that idea. What do you guys think of that idea?
I don't know if this is a case of Sammy being speaking out of turn or if it's just a difference of, hey, I work for this one place and I'm allowed to have input on what my storyline is, and then him immediately trying to act the same way when he goes to Impact. I think if you go somewhere else, you should probably show up and be like, all right, y'all tell me what to do, unless they present you something that's so bad that you think is embarrassing. So I mean, like, I didn't like the storyline that they presented for him, but even though I think that he's not the wrestler to pull off that particular story, I think it needs to be someone a little bit more established. Like if Christopher Daniels did it, like that would be hilarious. Like that would be a great storyline for him. But for someone who's kind of still like a young up and comer, who's awesome, don't get me wrong, Sammy Guevara is the shit. I love you. I think you're great. I love your vlog. I've been watching it the last couple of weeks. It's good stuff. But I mean, that probably wasn't the right. They probably felt the same way about that storyline as what they presented to him. So maybe it's just like an oil and water thing, and maybe it's honestly probably just been blown out of proportion. Sorry, that's a really long-winded answer.
To me, it's just that kind of move there. What he pitched is a total heel move, which would totally counteract his face turn that he's got going on in AEW. So it just kind of his idea and Impact's idea what to do with Sammy there just seems counteractive to his AEW character.
I would have to agree with that. What do you think, Brian?
It's possible.
Thank you.
I wanted to be really neutral on that one. And then I started looking up Bloodshot for tonight, which I think we're going to talk about in a little bit. But honestly, we're never going to know the truth to what happened to that story. It is what it is. He got sent home. Boo. Don't do that.
Yeah, I think we've heard a couple different versions of the story, so it's...
Who knows? I mean, none of us are really going to know. I hope it didn't ruin the relationship between AEW and Impact, but I doubt that one kid going over there and making a mockery of things is going to ruin a relationship, but it could. And we don't know if maybe they were treating him like an asshole. Who knows?
I mean, it probably made for one uncomfortable meeting, and I mean, sure, all the bigwigs are probably over it.
Yeah. And plus, it's giving them publicity. Like,
If they're going to fall apart too over something like that, then it was going to happen eventually anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
you would kind of hope that bond's a little bit stronger before they went ahead with this.
So let's talk a little bit about some indie stuff going on. You brought up Bloodsport. That's tonight. I know Daniel's kind of been looking forward to this one tonight. He's talked about it all over the different chats and stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I try to buy a Game Changer Wrestling pay-per-view at least once every 2 months if I don't buy it every month, or something, or someone that's.
Do they run pay-per-views every month?
What do you say?
Does Game Changer run pay-per-views every month?
They tried to. I don't know what they did last. Well, I guess they did the 24-hour thing last month. So yeah, I mean, and before that it was Slime season. So yeah, they seem to be pretty consistent, with it every month. They are my favorite indie promotion. I'm a huge fan of theirs. Moxley versus Davey Boy Smith Jr. is kind of your main event. I'm also really looking forward to Jeff Cobb versus Filthy Tom Lawler. I've heard about Super Beast. I haven't seen many Super Beast matches. I mean, this is good. I know I've seen Tankman before, so this is going to be a really, really good pay-per-view, and I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
Ditto.
Like I know some of the names on the indies. I don't know a whole lot, so I'm looking forward to you guys kind of maybe teach me a little bit more about some of these people on the indies, and just the more as we go along here in 2021, we're gonna know some of these guys just as well as the guys that are in AEW and WWE.
Well, a whole bunch of my favorites just got signed by like everybody, so we'll see. Rocky Romero is also on this card. This is a good little card. It looks like 8 matches. You can watch it on Fight TV or Bloodsport.watch. You also have an opportunity to buy a T-shirt for the event if you go to Bloodsport.watch.
And it's only $20.
Only $20. You're stuck at home anyway, half of you, with all this weird snow.
Truth.
We have to boil our water here in Memphis. That's ridiculous.
Why?
Because the water pressure is so low. Because everyone's using too much water.
Did you guys get a lot of the storm that hit down south in Texas?
Yeah, we got hit hard. I mean, I've never seen so much snow in one falling in my life in Memphis. But yeah, apparently the water pressure has gotten so low that it has made the water contaminated with some kind of a bacteria. I know it doesn't sound like that should be the case, but it is. So anything that we drink, we have to boil it. But we can still soak our skin in it and wash our clothes with it. I don't know. It's ridiculous. But yeah, we got hit pretty hard. It's finally gotten above freezing today for the first time in 10 days. So hopefully it'll melt. Because Memphis is just not ready to handle that shit.
Neither is Portland.
Oh, I can imagine. How's it looking there?
We finally dried up.
Good.
No snow. Well, there's still snow like on the ground, but it's not like on the streets or affecting our driving. Not a fan, guys. Not a fan.
Sarah's just laughing at us.
Welcome to my world.
Right.
Coming from the snow
I
capital.
I didn't even go into work like a day because I was like, I don't fuck that.
Yep, I haven't been to work in a week. I'm supposed to be working 2 hours away in Mississippi, and if we can't handle it, I can't trust them either. I'm going back tomorrow. Woohoo. And this has been your BuckleBomb weather update.
So I think it's been snowing almost constantly here for the past couple of days, but I think we've only got 6 or 7 inches.
That's a good amount.
Yeah. Brian's trying not to laugh.
Trying not to be childish.
Yeah. Trying to see what else is going on in indie world.
So trying to think, what other ones did I have pulled up here? So GSW, Global Syndicate Wrestling, has a card on tonight as well, a pay-per-view. They're out of Paulsboro, New Jersey. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got 6 matches on their card. Their main event is Austin Aries versus Alex Hammerstone.
Ooh, Austin Aries back.
Yeah, that's a title match. They got Deonna Purrazzo versus Trish Adora.
Damn.
Looks like their leadoff match might be Michael Elgin versus Wrecking Ball Legursky. They got a couple other names here I don't recognize. Jay Christ versus Richard Holiday. Gabby Ortiz.
Richard Holiday is from MLW.
Okay. We got Gabby Ortiz and Vicious Vicky. And then the other match, the final match on that card, a Ricky Reyes versus Smiley versus Gio Galvano.
Cool. It sounds like a really good card.
Yeah.
Also, First Wrestling will have their event tomorrow as well.
Yep. At 3 and 7 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like.
The Tokyo Joshis have a show on tonight as well.
God, what a loaded night for indie wrestling.
Although, based on their time zone, it may have already happened.
Probably.
And I'm just looking through the card to see if there's anybody I even recognize. Oh, Maki Ito is wrestling.
Who's she wrestling?
It's an 8-man tag match. And this is spelled differently, so it might not even be. Yeah, it's. Trying to see. Oh, yeah, no, they just spelled her name wrong. But it is the same Maki Ito. The Sugar Rabbits are in the main event.
Ooh.
Yeah, Sugar Rabbit.
Mizuki and Yuka Sakazaki. The magical girl.
Yeah.
It's my girl.
So it looks like this event already happened because they have match times and who won on all that. But that, I mean, if you've enjoyed the Joshi girls that have been in AEW, you'll probably like that event as well.
I'm signing up for that today, too. I'm doing it. I have so many wrestling subscriptions. It hurts, y'all.
You're going to get a second job just to pay for your wrestling habit.
I know. It's a bad habit. It's a bad habit.
No, it's a good habit.
Yeah, Sunnylicious shirt.
Nice, Sunnylicious.
Oh, I'm wearing my SmackDown one.
Nice.
Damn. I'm the only one without a wrestling shirt. I got a Legend of Zelda shirt on. Money, power, respect.
I guess we can use this opportunity to talk about Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's happening. It's an event tomorrow. It doesn't have Goldberg in it, so I mean that's a plus.
As far as we know.
That's a +1 star rating right there.
Asuka is probably going to lose her belt.
You think so?
I hope not, but I think so.
They have to change the entrance because I don't think Lacey's going to fight. They already said they're not going to let Lacey Evans fight.
Yeah, I mean, have we gotten any word on who's Lacey's replacement? I would assume it's Charlotte, and then she, yeah, that would be where she loses the belt. But I mean, who else could it be? Could it be Alexa Bliss?
Are we turning Becky Lynch?
No, they wouldn't do that, would they? They would do that.
They would do that.
They would totally do that.
Goldberg?
They're going to have to do something big because there's no women's Elimination Chamber matches. It's just two dudes matches by brands. So something huge is going to happen for the women, isn't it? Right?
You'd have to think so.
Rhea Ripley?
Or it's going to be Lana.
God, please no. No.
She's gotten better.
But I feel like it's going to be a...
I don't know. Lana just gets on my nerves.
And watch Lana be the one to win it.
Yep. It's about time for them to troll us with something. They haven't trolled us in a minute. Fuck, is it going to be Lana? Don't be Lana. Don't be Lana. No.
And no.
No.
Breaking news. You heard it first.
Woof.
Probably didn't hear it because, nobody watches us. But other than that, yeah. Dallas, are you here?
Where's our friend?
I think Dallas is working this afternoon. Bum.
He'll see it later.
Yeah.
Working ass.
We'll get our notifications later.
Him and Kenny.
Kenny's sleeping.
Yeah.
Yes, we want to welcome Kenny Jones to the BuckleBomb family. He'll be mostly behind the scenes as he's usually working.
Yeah, Kenny.
This is your new job down. You're the sound effects guy.
Dumbass. That's me. Dumbass. I have that button just in case anybody says anything stupid. Dumbass.
Then how come you never use it when Orlando's here?
Oh.
I kid.
These are just like the stock effects that came with this this Rodecaster Pro. Except for me. Dumbass. I did that myself.
Nice.
It's not fun making fun of Orlando when he's not here, though.
I know.
I take it back.
It's also hard to talk about Impact when Orlando's not here.
Yeah. It's very hard to talk about Impact without him here.
We're getting there. Chris Bay liked my comment this week. We can talk about that real quick. Chris Bay, I said Bay equals Bay. You get it? Bay equals Bay. Not like San Francisco Bay, but like Bay, like I love you, Bay.
Tampa Bay.
So that was fun. Okay, now we can talk about something else.
How about crazy future predictions in wrestling? Like
and all of it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I guess we can. I mean, WrestleMania is as far as we can go, I guess. Unless we're going to.
I'll throw a crazy one out here to start. Rhea Ripley will win the next year's Royal Rumble.
Oh, you're going, wait, what? Stop.
A whole year?
I'm thinking you can go as far as you want, but I'm thinking next year she wins it.
Be careful who you say that to.
Why? What happens?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what happens. It depends on who you say it to. When's Ronda Rousey coming back?
Never.
I'm okay with that.
When are we getting Ronda Rousey versus Bow Wow?
No, I'd be okay with.
That needs to headline WrestleMania.
Bow Wow and Bad Bunny.
Or Ronda Rousey, Bow Wow, Hell in a Cell. We've already buried the stipulation enough. We may as well just make it a stupid comedy match. Nothing? Okay.
Oh, for the fans of indie wrestling, Retromania comes out the 26th, I believe I saw.
I've been waiting for this game to come out for a year now. That's going to be cool. Yeah, we're going to get Retromania, then we'll get the AEW video game. And we're going to stream all that shit. We're going to play it all the time. All the time.
There is another indie wrestling account. I'm trying to remember the exact name. I can't. Give me one moment.
Thinking of Southern Honor Wrestling, they have something coming up.
There's also H201.
Yep.
The wrestling code.
Huh?
I think it's called Wrestling Code.
What is that?
Yes, Wrestling Code. So it uses a lot of indie wrestlers. Chris Van Vliet's actually the ring announcer in it.
Oh, cool.
Simon Miller's got a voiceover part in it too. Trying to pull up some of the roster here.
So, dead air is weird to have.
It's fine. Just let it be.
It's fine. It is what it is. That's my motto.
It's fine. ICW has a bunch of shows coming up. What, next week? Oh, they have another Pit Fighter show. I watched the last one of those. That was pretty cool. Pretty gruesome. What's up, Sarah?
So Okay, so wrestling code. Here's some of the male wrestlers. You know, because it's indie. So here's some of the wrestlers. You got Alex Shelley, Bear Boulder, Bear Bronson. You know those guys in AW now as actually a Bear. Is it Bear Mountains are tag name?
I love Bear Mountain.
Yep, they're in this. Beer City Bruiser. Brian Cage is in it. The Bushwhackers, who actually, by the way, have just recently announced they're taking bookings again.
Good for them.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Who else? Cheeseburger. EC3, Eli Drake. Eric Redbeard. The Headbangers, Mosh and Thrasher.
What?
That's just going to be a big old show.
Gangrel, Jeff Cobb. Ken Shamrock. Just Incredible. JTG. Lance Storm. Leo Rush. Matt Seidel.
Let's go.
Enzo.
When is this?
Sandman, Rob Van Dam, Raven.
When is it?
Give me a second. I'll pull it up here. Oh, Zicky Dice is in it too.
Well, then I'm sold.
Let me read off some of the female wrestlers here. Oh, there's not many. Alex Gracia, Ashley Vox, Holiday, Gabby Ortiz, Francine, Danny Jordan, Ivalise, Killer Kelly, Lady Frost, Lindsay Snow, ODB, Thunder Rosa, Ty Conti, and here's why you'll buy the game just on this one alone. Christy Janes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about a game.
Yeah, video game. Brian's all disappointed now.
Okay,
Pro
bye
Wrestling
guys. I'm
Code?
done with this for the day.
Did you say it's called Pro Wrestling Code?
Just the wrestling code.
The Wrestling Code.
And
James.
don't see a release date yet.
Cool.
Yeah, still pending release date.
Yeah, we're about to get all these games at the same time, and it's gonna be the Saturday Night Wars.
We'll be streaming wrestling games.
Yeah, so many games. Good Lord. Oh, I'm excited. And we also, I've got this whole universe made on WWE 2K20. We need to use it. Monday Night Slaw.
Mm-hmm. 2K22 should be out sometime this year, hopefully.
I don't think it'll be this year. If they do, I hope they don't rush it.
Well, they were at Royal Rumble, the game creators taking like video captures of the wrestlers, so they're working on it.
Cool.
So, Brian, what's on your mind since we're boring you to death here?
I'm thinking what I have to do, what I have to clean, that kind of stuff. I was not prepared for that question.
How about a segment, Brian's Tea? What's upset you this week so far, Brian? What has upset you?
Like wrestling wise or just in general?
Spill the tea. Whatever has upset you, wrestling and in life.
People who drive too slow. Like, why is it always a Q-tip behind the wheel? That's always the slow driver.
I bet Daniel's a slow driver.
Yeah, I'm a real slow driver. Did you say Q-tip?
Yeah.
That's funny. My friend Steven called them cotton tops.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's for older people because they have like the short gray hair. Anyways,
Right. But
wrestling wise, I can't think. Oh, okay. Let's talk a little SmackDown for a minute. What happened with Carmella, and why is her boo boy whatever concierge person out, whatever, with Sasha Banks?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he's smitten.
It's weird. Like, how does that?
I mean, she threw the wine glass at him, so maybe it was like she had always been doing that kind of when the cameras weren't on, and now we're just now seeing it, for the first time, because at the end of the segment she threw the glass of wine at him, saying, "This is disgusting. Get me another glass." So maybe she's just
that's the word we were looking for.
Yeah. So maybe Maybe she's just been a super bitch like the whole time, and we're only now finding out about it.
Okay, it's fine.
Is it what? I mean, hey, you tell me. I don't. That's about all I got for that storyline. It's about as deep as it goes, as far as I'm concerned.
Congratulations on him getting his first win, though.
That is true against Nia Nia Jax.
You tell me what's going on, Brian.
I don't know, but I feel really on the spot, and it's making me nervous.
You brought it up.
I know, that was the end. That was my rant. I was like, what was the story behind it? But I didn't actually know that she threw a wine glass at her. Like, that's dumb. Why waste wine like that?
Yeah. It wasn't at her, it was at him.
Hmm?
It was at him, not her. At the end of that segment last night.
Last night?
Yes.
I must have missed that totally.
Yeah.
It was real quick. It was only like 30 seconds long.
Oh, yeah. It is SmackDown, so I was on the phone. On my phone. I tend to like play a game or something.
Wait, way to bury your t-shirt.
Yeah.
Just because it's boring for me right now doesn't mean that I don't like SmackDown.
It's true. It's actually been pretty good.
It did draw the bigger rating between SmackDown and Raw this week, though. I think I drew like a 2.08 last night.
I think it's pretty disappointing for a go-home show before the pay-per-view. I was expecting like a lot of pull, and I'm left.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 3 weeks after the Royal Rumble. Like, what can you really do?
Something. I do like that Cesaro's getting a push, though.
I'm wondering if he'll win, actually. It's either going to be him or Daniel Bryan. I don't think they're going to do Kevin Owens again. If Sammy wins, I'll be super happy.
No, not Sammy. Actually, I could see Sammy. I don't know. It'll probably be Owens, though.
I mean, it's going to be someone that loses, and I don't think they want to have Kevin Owens lose again. So, and any of those people are cool with losing because they're all pros, and it doesn't really matter what you do with most of them.
Did we lose him? Wait, am I the one lost?
Yeah, you're frozen. We can hear you.
And the look on your face is good.
Hello?
Hello.
We hear you. We see you, but you're frozen.
Well, that's awkward then.
I'm going to snap a picture of your face just so you can see what we see.
Yeah. This is good.
Wait, am I still frozen for you guys?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
I'm frozen for you.
Let's see the face you're making.
That's really awkward.
That face is awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Turning that into an emoji.
I just sent you the picture in the group chat so you can see what you look like.
I don't want to.
I don't want to see my face. Oh, you're back.
Oh, you're back.
Yay.
How slightly disappointing. We're glad you're back, but we're sad that the funny face is gone.
What?
I said we're glad you're back, but we're sad the funny face is gone. Oh, Brian's frozen again. Oh, you're back.
How long is the show for today?
We can
end it here. I had something else, but I can't think of what it was. So,
well, aren't we doing another show on top of that? Aren't we? Is like a watch? Isn't it? I don't know what today is.
Tonight was going to be kind of like a watch along, or Saturday night is going to kind of rotate between watch alongs, game nights, or trivia nights. The next trivia night is actually going to be March 14th. I was going to do it on the 7th, and then I got reminded that's also a Revolution, so we have like 0 audience probably.
I don't know. I mean, we could always do a game before Revolution.
I mean, we can do one of yours, but I'm setting up for a trivia show on the 14th.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we can turn my game into like also a review. That works too. Let's do that. I'm going to do that for Revolution. Mark it in your books. Bring around the jabroni.
I figured we can do a ring around the jabroni or whatever you create, once a month. One of my trivia games once a month.
Revolution.
Game night, bitches.
Eddie Gonzalez, I'm coming for your title. Well, I'm not because I'm the host, but someone's coming for your title.
I mean, me and Brian are co-champions, so
It's a good point.
Wait, what?
No, I think that Eddie won.
oh, did anyone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eddie won. Y'all tied for
Huh.
second.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what?
Don't put your Jedi mind trick on me. I believed you for a second. I'm like, oh yeah, they did win. Wait, no, they didn't.
And then me automatically like, no, I didn't win anything.
I did not receive a prize.
Such a spectrum of the wheel here.
But yeah, the game that I'm creating for the 14th, it's going to be called the ladder match. I'm going to have 5 contestants. Kind of compete against each other. It's kind of be like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but with a twist. So there'll be 12 categories. Everybody will get 1 question out of each category. You're going to kind of, see how many questions you can get in a row right. And whoever gets the most questions right wins a prize.
Cool.
I like prizes. Is it shiny?
It could be.
I'm totally buying a Joshi Pro DDT subscription today. Damn
You
it.
did what?
I'm getting the DDT Joshi Pro subscription today. So
That means we all get it.
Yeah, exactly. I'll see
Now
you
I'm gonna
never.
put that out in the universe. Let's bring that back in.
All right, so we will end today's show here. Going forward, we'll have some more indie stuff to talk about as we get more into indies and Impact when Orlando can join us. So don't forget to check us out on BuckleBombEntertainment.com, on Twitter at BuckleBombENT, as well as Instagram at BuckleBombENT. You can check myself out once I start getting more active on Twitter again at HGC_SarahGNW.
Game C Grizzle. All of it. None of it. Most of it.
Brian Bella, BBE.
Have a good night, everyone.